Just above the river, on this little bank, you get this wonderful display of early purple orchids in amongst the bluebells. Isn't that just a glorious flower? Oh, I would think maybe 100 or more. And it's that time of year you can hear willow warblers in the background. A stunning display, and very short-lived. They're two of the best specimens on this bank. Just glorious flowers. Just above the early purple orchids is this mass of gorse, just beginning to emerge, with its very strong smell of coconut. And the sound of summer, the big bumblebee hovering these gorse flowers. And willow warblers everywhere, and occasional whitethroat. It is a lovely little valley, and very quiet, very few visitors, off the beaten track. For a gloriously peaceful place. Well, it's Friday, May the 6th, and I'm back at this little dipper's nest. And they've all flown, which is nice to see. Maybe she'll have a second brood, I don't know. Usually she just has the one. This little plant is called bugle. It's a nice bluish foliage and nice blue flowers. And there's a little clumps of it here on the woodland floor. It's a very pretty flower. It tends to favour slightly marshy ground. Path, there's this little display of marsh marigolds or kingcups, obviously a relation of the buttercup family. And yeah, lovely brilliant yellow there. And a little wren in the background. And this marshy area has masses of this sort of member of the crucifery family, like the mustards, and the leaf is quite hot and peppery. And there's the flower. And there's the hot peppery leaves. That make a nice addition to a salad. Something different, but like a rocket. And further along the footpath we come to and lots of garlic, which is, last time I was here wasn't out. And there it is, and you get this amazing aroma of onion. And the leaves again, nice and solid. Here you can see the leaves of the yellow flag have grown a little bit more, almost sword-like. Lanceolate growing on this marshy ground. They make a nice display when they eventually flower with that beautiful yellow iris flower. But we'll see that later. Well, I'm just coming down the path and come across this, what looks like a white red campion. There's some sorrel hanging on there and in the shady bits. The last relics of the wood anemones. What a wonderful display they put on this year. Tremendous. Plant is called stitchwort. I think it's the greatest stitchwort. There's a slightly smaller version which appears later in the year. It's got these little spiky leaves and a delicate white flower. Yes, in amongst the bluebells. It's a very, very attractive little flower. In this woodland, amongst all the alder and birch, there is a lot of this bird cherry with its white flowers, masses of white flowers, which you can see there. It's very, very common here. Warblers tend to hide in amongst it, gathering insects. There's a little close-up of the flower. You can also hear a greater spotted woodpecker in the background, banging on a tree, drilling on a tree.